think, this last few weeks, every other industry have been conducting similar seminars to the one we are doing today. And obviously, we have got a lot of common things together. The major thing that I believe we have to start having the mental power to be able to think positively all the time, all the way, no matter what, ups and downs, challenges, not challenges. We have to be really mentally prepared for all this. What hit the first is we have zero incoming cash almost. We have all obligation either to our rents, our staff, our suppliers, our bankers. We need to start looking at the cash flows. That is something on the past. In normal days, we can live casually with it a little bit here and there. Today, it has ranked as the first most important point to start thinking about the cash flow. The second most important after the cash flow is we need to have, our industry is a very specialized. The manpower is the second most important. You get money, you have to people to run the business, you have to people to think about. So we have to kind of work very closely, more than ever, with the manpower. So we have to start taking care of our colleagues within our industry. No competition for the time being. It's all, we are one team of football. We have to start working and playing together to be able to come up with better results. Finance is, I need to go to the bank and I say, Mr. Bank, please, I want you to take it easy. There are trouble all over the world. But on the same time, I have to be ready to prepare my books, have my auditing in place, have my insurance in place, have my expectation how many weeks or months I have been planned the company to be able to sustain its cash flow, have regular talk with the banks, and there we will become with one more effort, helper. They have vast experience. Inventory. We have been all the time a little bit away from technology. We believe we know better than technology because it's design and it's manufacturing, and so where technology was secondary in our life. We have to take that as a third most important part of our business. 4 major reasons of controlling our inventory. Our inventory, and sometimes the edging of it has gone over the necessary number of days. So it became an enemy for me. My inventory became my first enemy because I'm borrowing money, it's costing money, and I can do, if I liquidate part of my slow moving item at this time, could be a very good advice to do. Inventory is the number 1. Now, how to negotiate also, we need to have more put hands together, because we have a landlord who's taking a big chunk of our income of cash. We need to have some free period. We need to demand for it. And these 5-6 points are major points that every other industry, and we happen to be more advanced because of what I mentioned earlier of our products. So I would say that these are the major 5 topics, is to know our customers as well. What are we going to do after we open? Keeping in every single moment that we are a country who is depending on airline, depending on cargo, depending on visitors, depending on tourism, depending on distribution, depending on import, depending on export. So our situation is a little bit more, how to say, sensitive than any other part of the world. You name it. India, there are enough Indians to consume and do, and they can isolate themselves a part of the world. Turkey, they can do the same. We are a service provider to all these countries, either manufacturers from the supply chain or the visitors or the airports or this. So this is my 5 or 6 topics that we will be concentrating at today.